Praise Jesus.
Amen.
Mimi nimekuwa poa. Actually can't even tell how my week was. Like it was just a good week. It was a good week.
It was a good week.
Yeah.
What were your strengths?
Jesus was my strength. Yeah. Jesus was my strength. Yeah, he's been amazing. Yeah. Nilikuwa nasoma Acts and just seeing how the disciples were very consistent on fellowship. I think that was amazing, and I couldn't help but wonder, like, did that also contribute to the strength of the church? And I guess yes. It was so amazing, because even before, was it Peter and John, when they saw the beggar at the gate, they were actually going to pray, and the message, like they were going for a prayer meeting, which was amazing. Like they consistently just went on to fellowship together, like kila siku. That was so amazing. Really blessed. Yeah, that was so cool. Amen.
For me, one thing that has really encouraged me is God is honored when you want to understand His word. Like He's so much honored when you see God's word, which is very prophetic, and want to understand what He meant. And I think ilikuja more real nikisoma Daniel. Like the angel went to Daniel akamwambia, you are loved by God, and you are a great person, you're loved by God, and God is honored when God was honored when Daniel decided to ask God the prophecy that Jeremiah made. I think and alisema tu hivyo, like, because you've sought to understand what God meant by this, we've come to tell you what God meant by this. You see, just seeing the Bible as very prophetic, such that it's God's word, and we ought to have the heart to really want to understand what God, like just seeing this Bible it's God's word. What He says, what He was telling people there shall come to pass. It's very prophetic. So it's amazing when we want to understand what God meant. He's really honored when you do that, and He shows up for us to understand. I think for me, imekuwa hivyo. I've just seen the goodness of God over and over my life, and that has really blessed me. Like God's being so true to His word has really just blessed my heart. Yeah.
My week was fine, was up and down, but through the up and down nimeweza kuona God. Like nimefeel hey week God akiniambia, like I don't have to make it all about me. I just have to see Him as who He is and just rest in Him, regardless of what has happened. Like I have to raise beyond people's approval or people's standards of what they say about me, whether something awful may happen or something good has happened. Like I'm doing it for the glory of God. And I think every moment I'm prone to complain about myself, I'm about anything in my life, and then I'm reminded that I don't have to make it all about me. I think you nimekuwa strong where
you were made for greatness. Oh, you were made for greatness, baby. You were made for greatness. And don't you let them tell you nothing else.